You know, last year was a big year because obviously the year before was COVID year, first year of professional skiing, but like racing was all over the place. So not only was like everybody's kind of own personal racing career in a weird spot, but racing itself was. So last year was the first year of like real racing again. And it was pretty cool to be out there and have everybody showing up to Super Tours and back at it. And with, you know, the Olympics on the line and trying to just better myself as an athlete, obviously US Nationals is a big one. We had the Duluth and Cable Super Tours beforehand, which went pretty well, you know, made both finals and had a hiccup in both finals, but, you know, made the finals and felt comfortable making them. So I knew that at US Nationals, like on what is kind of my secondary home course, having skied for the University of Utah, I felt like that could be a really good race. So it was, there were nerves, there's internal pressure for sure. I knew going into the heats that I was on form and skiing well, and then throughout the heats, quarterfinal, semifinal, was feeling solid. Fast starts, good controlled skiing. I know in the semifinal specifically, I came around that last corner in like fourth, not where I wanted to be, but the finishing speed was there, and I made my way through the to the final from the semifinal.
But clearly, like 3 and 4 came on hard.
Yeah.
Good draft. So maybe we'll play the next one different.
Cornfield went from fourth to first.
I know. But
it's so risky. I think you did a good job of staying up front a little bit. But
that's what I wanted to do. I let that guy pass,
yeah.
Which I think is smart. But it's like, you saw how fast they come. You know, Walker and Tyler, they're boom right next to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If anything, you can do that thing. It's hard because they're bunching up so close, but
yeah.
If you have a comfortable like second or third,
yeah,
you can always like slow down slightly and then go over the top. So give the person in front of you 1.5 meters
over the top of the hill.
Over the top, so you can push even harder, and that way you'll suck their draft right as you're coming around that corner.
Yeah, I did try to do that a little bit, but
you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta ease up and then go super hard over the top. Ski smart, watch those tips. Yeah, way to go.
After the races I had at US Nationals and through Super Tour, I qualified and was called up to race Lahti, the skate sprint in Lahti, Finland. So we headed over there. I mean, it felt good. It felt reassuring, obviously, last season to have that happen. I think what honestly was a little better for the confidence last year was getting to go race those World Cups in Lahti and Drammen, kind of just getting dropped into them and then having 2 top 40 results really close to qualifying. Just made it very apparent, you know, a few years ago I was looking at that stage as if it were a different planet. and not super attainable, but you go over and race there, and when you're close, you know that, and you see everybody there, they're just other dudes racing on skis. So I mean, mentally it's in the back of your mind. You know, you want to show up and do well. You want to race your best, and I'm okay with whatever that's going to be, but obviously I want it to go well. And then from a training standpoint, it doesn't change too much. I think, you know, you can get a little too in your head about it and change too many things. I don't think we have to change a whole lot. Another year of training under my belt should be enough to have me racing where I want to race. There are a few minor tweaks here and there in terms of speed workouts and maybe some altered sessions that are a little different from the rest of my teammates. We'll travel as a team down to Park City this coming week and be there for 2 weeks training. And then I leave November 15th to head over to the World Cup. So I'll get back from Park City. I'll probably go see Grayson, my fiance, for a week, stay a week extra in Salt Lake to be with her, and then have a few weeks at home before we leave. So yeah, train hard in Park City, get another good block of intensity and volume in, and then yeah, it'll be like three weeks of fine tuning. In terms of goals, I think I definitely have big goals, and I think pretty attainable goals for myself. But at the end of the day, after racing 2 World Cup sprints last year and being really close to qualifying but not getting there, that's the big one, is qualifying and racing in the heats every weekend. I'll have 4 weekends of racing over there, so you know, it's not like there's as much pressure to perform as the one-off last year where it was like, okay, you get this one race, do your best. Now I can plan accordingly, show up, have prep on snow for, you know, 8 or 9 days before the first race, and really set myself up for success.